Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. I think that's better. There we go. We have some audio now. Oh, good start to the stream. Good start. Alrighty. I think my volume's a little loud. That's what we'll cap that a little. Cool. Anyway, well, hope everyone's having a good start to the week. Got to get our tech issues out the way now. And then we'll be able to get onto the stream. So, what are we up to today? So we're going to be looking at setting up some of our game loop. So we've got some game loop stuff here already, but we want to actually verify this is actually working and doing a thing. We might also set up a very basic kind of admin page so that we can hit some of the admin sections and actually impact the game loop a bit by adding things that the game loop's going to then use and removing things and seeing how it responds. Things like that. Okay. So I've started up so the database should be fine. So let's just go and connect to the database. No, we don't need preview features. Where was our password for the database? We had that super secure password. Screens a bit. And that was within our app settings. So that's our JWT. And then our database is up here. Cool. So we'll get. I'll do an upgrade later. That's fine. Apologies if my voice is still a little rough. I'm still getting over that cold I had last week. Alrighty, so if we have a look here, we've got our space trucker company DB. We have our tables. Cool. Alright, so we don't have any entries in this yet, but that's okay. Alright, so what we want to do is, first of all, we want to check if this is actually running. So let's, so we've got a multiple starter project going. So that'll both give us our admin pages, we've got it, and the service. So that should be good. Alright. And there we go, we've got a server tick happening there. And it's doing a bunch of selects and things like that. Alrighty. We might need to actually filter out this specific info, because what I want to do is, because that's filling up the output, and we don't really need to see the command for the SQL. So let's quickly filter that out of it. That'll just be a config change. And I will also go ahead and make a new branch. I'll just base it off week 3. That's fine. Call it week 4. We can merge all these branches in later. It's fine. And I'm going to ask Copilot Chat. Source. Oops, wrong keys, because we're on a Mac all day. Let's see if Copilot can help. Alright, so Copilot's suggesting that we add a logger factory, and then we add a filter, and so that's filter for that. And then there's this other way, which is only log at a certain level, which makes more sense. So let's try and do that. So we only want to actually log at a certain level. So let's come in here. I'll just shift this to the side. So that's the no, that's the API. That's the one we want. This one's in the database. So we got our use SQL Server here. Our configuration string. And then what we want to do here is add in a enable sensitive data logging. Do we want to do that? No, I don't want to enable sensitive data logging at this stage. I want to configure warnings. And then we're going to say warnings. Warnings.throw. Actually, no, I don't want to configure warnings here because I think what that's going to do is actually throw exceptions. I don't actually want to throw exceptions at the moment, but we will maybe look at that later when we want to harden things a bit. So we want to configure logging. Yeah, it doesn't seem to like that. Why do we not like that? No, I don't want to configure the cache. Yeah, and it doesn't like that. Alright. So something about configure logging here does not contain. So this will be a missing library or a missing dependency. Let's see if it's like a using. Not a logging. Maybe it's a extension. Okay. We are looking. Okay, so the configure logging does not exist in the use SQL Server. Use log2. Okay, is that gonna work? Let's find out. Use log2 is an option. So right line, and then we want log level, and we want to go from warnings up. We don't want just information logs. Oops. Okay, let's rerun that now and see if we're still getting those logs. And we're still getting the command log there, which was, we don't want that, it's an information log. Okay. Alright, because I think you can do this in app settings, I just can't remember how to do it, so I'm trying to... There we go, I think this is what we want. So if we go to app settings... Yeah, I knew there was some way of getting this to work in the logging. And then we want the... try this, and we're going to set for that or that. Then we want to set that to warning. All right. Let's see if that makes a change. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I knew it was in config, so that's fine. Speaking of which, I should go and revert in this. we added that in, but we didn't really do anything. I think that's correct. Again, we'll just verify. There we go. So we've got the server tick running. All good. Okay, cool. So let's go back to that server tick. Here it is. So we've got the server tick here. Now we're getting ship routes. Actually, I just remembered something we were going to do this week. So, hey little cities, sorry, I just noticed chat. Work on your AWS Solutions Architect? Oh, congrats on passing the exam, that's great news. Sorry, I got a bit sucked into what I was doing and didn't have the chat up there. Cool, but yeah, definitely congratulations on passing the exam. Was it fairly easy, or did that one take you a fair while to get going? I know you were studying it. Yeah, you said you were studying it. Cool. All right. Spaceship routes. So now, we were gonna quickly refactor. There's a bunch of stuff that was not great that we did, specifically around the IDs, and this entity here. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna make all the IDs an int. So that's gonna help. So that's fine. Now we want to. This is always the challenge. It's how do I get the next ID? But we're gonna set that to -1. I think that'll work. So set those to -1, and we do int. That should be fine. There we go. Set all these IDs to int. So yeah, so we're just getting ourselves in a bad situation with forcing all of them to be strings, which are essentially goods, which we don't want. So we'll just set these all to zeros as the defaults. There we go. One. This one. Why isn't this opening? That's because it's over here. And alright. Okay, so that should be everything, except for this one. Now, what I need to do actually is make sure that this is I want to make sure that these will actually do a okay. So I can do it in here. So if I do key is generated identity. What's it want to do here? Doesn't like. Oh, the option is identity. There we go. So I'm going to go and plonk this down across all of those IDs as well. Okay. Again, just a bit of a cleanup here. That one. So we're gonna have to rebuild the whole database, but that's fine. Let's just double check that. So that's fine there. They've all got the identifier on. Yep, cool. Alright, well, let's do a rebuild and see if that has any issues, and it does. So, yeah, a whole lot of issues to solve, but that's okay. Let's go through and refactor them. Okay. So this is saying so search the player repository. Let's do username. And we have to redo our player entry as well. And what we'll do also here is we're going to public string, add a username object here as well. That's right. So we will that's fine. So saying ID is null is false because int can't be null. So that's fine. Reduces that. Okay, that's good. Just go and fix these here. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while, but that's alright. We'll just settle in and get that running. One thing at a time. So we'll do that. Okay, I think it's supposed to be following things through. That will be okay. So let's go to the definition of this one. We know that's an int. This is going to be int here as well. Alright. And then we do an int here. Rid of that. In here. Right, I think that solves this one. Is there any other errors on this one? No, I think we're fine here. Alright, let's bounce to another one. Okay. So we've got our username string here, that's fine. And the string username is still there. So get station we'll have to go and modify, so let's modify that. Put it into ID. It's the only one we're calling the ID for. ID here, remove the null check. Just scroll through. No, looks like we're all good there. Alright. ID here, remove the null check. Alrighty. Doop doop doop. Slowly. Got a couple of strings here. Replace them with ints. Go find. There we go. Alright, we're getting through these errors. They're over here. That's right, we do change that to play.username. That's fine. Just update that one as well. Send through the player usernames. Okay. That's fine, so change that one to an int, that gets that one. That fixes that. Okay. String usernames, that's right, we should change that to username. And then this one has the username must be not null. Username can just be a blank string. Alright, cool. Cool. So let's rebuild. There's one broken one here. Yep. Okay, and rebuild. Alright, cool. So we've got that built. Alrighty, so that's that done. Now, let's see here. Okay, so that's all there. We're going to have to do some migration stuff. Don't have my terminal up and running. Let's get terminal up and running. Okay. So what we need to do here is reset. I think, because we don't. Let's see if we can do a migration and that's very wrong there because I typed something wrong. Use migrations there. Okay. Don't complain about loss, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, well it's saying we need to drop things, so what we what we mostly need to do here is actually drop everything, really. So I'm actually going to drop these tables. Script drop. Foreign key. It's fine. Okay, let's just script all these drops. All these foreign keys, and it's going to get really annoying, but that's alright. We'll find the one that we can run first. Nope, that one, okay. And then that one. Nope. Got a constraint there, got a constraint there, so let's. It's fine. Okay, that's that one. It's all about just finding the right order to hit these in so we can drop. Because it will drop the foreign keys as we drop the tables. So spaceship's done. Space stations. Right. So if we refresh, shouldn't have any of that. That's fine. Now let's get and see if I can update the database now, because those tables don't exist. No, it doesn't like it. Okay. See if there's a option to just -H. Well, let's see if I can just drop the database and then recreate. Scorched earth approach, but that's okay. Nope, it still does not like that. I have a one that I can override. Okay, so that applied the base migration again. Maybe. No. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drop the migration table. So create order, drop. So I'm really cleaning this out. Okay. So we have object name players. There shouldn't be any objects at all. Okay. All right. Alright, I think what we need to do is now drop all the migrations as well. So let's just go ahead and remove all the migrations here. Go ahead. Okay. Remove, reset. I just want to remove. Saying add new tables has already been applied to the database. So let's drop. Okay, and we're just removing all of these migrations to clean up. Okay, so now we're going to do a .NET. So add a single migration. .NET database date. There we go. All right, cool. So we should have. Then I'll just refresh. Should have all our tables back. And we should have the ID field here be an int. Cool, it isn't it? Alrighty. And we most likely need to go and apply the database from the other project as well. Not that one. Oops, helps if I type update. I don't think that's going to do much. That one. So invalid to use, that's interesting. Let's read out. Oh, so the type is invalid to use as key column of an index. What's going on there? Do I need to come through here? What's going on there? Hey. Don't think I did anything weird here. So why are you giving me a problem? So let's do. Just try and bounce that one back now too. See if that does anything better. There we go, that seems to be better. Then we refresh, we have our identity, so I'll have to redo our identity again, that's okay. And then we've got another section, good. Alright, oops. Okay, back to the API project. Alright, that should be fine. So what we want to do now is we want to actually start adding in information here. So let's start all this up and let's go and try and register edge. Okay, so let's try and do the registration, and then that'll be fine. For the account. Okay, so that should be fine, so we should now be able to go. Ooh. Should be able to log in. Valid login attempt. There we go. Password changed slightly. That's alright. Cool. Alright, so we're logged in there, there. I should then be able to do a API test. Oops. And did we get a failure to log in? What happened there? I'm not sure. I don't see any failure with logs there, so I can't remember. Well, I don't think we're calling any data, so that's okay. So we need to go and create the player data now. But now, so if we go and have a look at the SP.NET users, we can see that that's there. So that's fine. So now what we should be able to do is let's just copy that value, and we're going to put that in there. Name 0. There we go. So we now should have that. So now if I go and refresh this page, am I getting anything? Let's have a look at the developer tools. I don't need that. Okay, I don't think I'm hitting anything. That's alright. Let's go and try to account controller. Let's see if I hit that breakpoint there. Nope. Alright, let's just stop this moment. Let's go and have a look at the page. What am I calling from this page? So I should be calling a get. I should be getting a player account. Now I may not have the role. Yes, I don't have any roles. Okay, so I need to create a couple of roles. We're going to call this one admin. And then, why are we still running a thing? Don't want to be running a thing. Okay. Alright. That should be concurrency deb. Just leave it as it is. That should be fine. No. How do I do this? Might have to do it here. So root results. So obviously I've searched this before. I'll do it in the database. Is this the kind of thing I want? If I want to do this without doing it through code, I want to actually just be able to insert the record, which I did last time, so okay. Yeah, again, this is all going code first kind of thing, which is not really what I want to be doing. Not quite what I want. Alright. I'll do it through code just because I don't want to spend a whole heap more time on it. It's recommending we do this through a seed function. This is do migrations configuration. Not what I really want there. Let's have a bit look. Let's go. Let's see, use roles. Okay. So we can do it on. Alright. quickly try that. Yeah, I'm trying to be quick on this one. I don't want to get too bogged down. I want to get this refactor kind of done. So if we do a protected override, void on models creating. So doing this data. Let's try that. Let's run that. Okay. And now let's go. Let's play this bit. User roles. Okay, we don't have roles there. No. No. Okay, so it didn't trigger that. Yeah, so this all if you're just using seed mod like things. So I'm trying to do it on model creating. I'm missing something? Does this not? Does that not get executed on startup? Okay, so I have to actually need, because the database isn't actually initialized until required. So that's fine. So now if we do roles here, no, still nothing. Why did that not work? I'm missing something. Anyway, I'm just gonna go AFK for a minute. So I will be right back in a minute. Alright, and we're back. Unfortunately, my wife's having a bit of a unwell night, which happens sometimes. So I'm going to need to cut the stream a bit short tonight, but that's okay. So we did get a couple of things done. So we did kind of do our refactor. We're just trying to redo how we set up the identity roles. I might do that off stream a little bit to catch up, get a few things done. But that's okay. So hopefully you enjoyed the short stream for tonight. I am thinking of now permanently changing my night to Tuesday nights. Seems to be a bit better for me. And we'll kick off then. So yeah, so hopefully everyone has a great rest of the week. And I will catch everyone later on. Alright, see you later.